PMWC 2025, the biggest mid-season tournament in PUBG Mobile. 24 of the best teams from 9 regions have come to Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, for the Esports World Cup. Fans from all over the world have gathered here to support their teams and see their region take home the trophy. The view is amazing. 9 regions, 15 countries, 24 teams, and thousands of fans, all here to witness the PUBG Mobile World Cup.
There's the first. Well, that goes over to Lil Boy. Blank one has been denied. Now Lil Boy spotted.
Is big, and that's D+ with a chicken dinner.
They find the chicken dinner, but have they found the tournament? They don't know. They're waiting for confirmation. It is D+ Kia who have won the title. RCB him to the post in South Korea.
D+ Kia, A+ on the grind. They leave their rivals behind. They bring their soul to London. Your PMWC 2024 champions.
The heartbreak at the 2024 Global Championship was something no team should ever experience. But that day, Regnum Kaya didn't just lose, they won millions of hearts. And when PMGO 2025 came around, they entered as the clear favorites.
That's a massive amount of damage done over towards Regnum Kaya. Toshpik's down, Wild's down.
Loxy looking for the res. Silas trying to hold his nerve against the push from Goat Quality, and is able to do so. Ephius stuck on the back line here, as Aki Cyber really the only team that can have a say. You've got Ephius actually already across, but trying to just stay alive in this corner. The blue zone will push him on out. I think you just go down to the blue zone, try and survive for as long as possible, maybe find a second place, and they will be afforded it. 15 eliminations seen.
Come on, Silas.
Silas won't find a sliver of it. The play zone claims the final blow.
Takım olarak herkes şoka uğradı. Bizimkiler, çocuklar bayağı üzüldü. Ondan sonra direkt hataları konuşmaya başladık. Ben de kendi açımdan anlık bir şok yaşadım. Ondan sonra düşündüm sadece ve güzel bir vakit geçirdiğimi kendime yaptım, yedirdim yani. Ondan sonra da gittik evimize.
On the eastern side, heading to the water. Action holding out versus Team Spirit as they make the mad dash downwards. Team Spirit not doing too badly. Here's RCB though.
They need big points here. They need to find everything now because they are on the outside. They are slow to the islands. They were on the wrong side of this circle and potentially the wrong side of their historic run.
We're looking at Regnum Kaya with just this amazing team, just 3 amazing fraggers, and of course you have Silas, one of the best IGL in the world, if not the best IGL in the world. And this is a team that's still learning and improving over time, and I think that as time goes on, this is just a team that's going to get better and better and better.
The last 2 on the south side, DRX are away, but RCB send over to the island. They're looking to try and get to land, and they're out by the waterfront. Guild looking to hold them from the bottom of the table.
all alive.
RCB need to make it now. The mad dash up the beachfront, but a nade.
Now heading into the World Cup with their PMGO victory securing qualification, the expectations are even higher. Fans want them to go all the way again. Turkey wants Silas to rise above everyone, to become unstoppable, and to finally claim the mid-season crown, the only trophy missing from his cabinet.
너무 정적이어가지고
DRX has been one of the most promising teams in the Korean regionals, At times, even more impressive than D+ Kia, the 2024 global champions. Their 4th place finish at PMWC 2024 and a 6th place finish at PMGC later that year prove that this team has what it takes to carry on Korea's dominance.
It is T plus Kia who have won the title of the leave their rivals behind. They bring their soul to London. Your PMDC 2024 champions.
그냥 아쉽다. 그냥 계속 생각나는 게 그냥 아쉬운 느낌밖에 없어가지고 그냥 많이 아쉬운 것 같아요.
그래도 2일차에 좀 그래도 좀 잘 따라와서 우승까지 바라봤는데 마지막 날에 좀 아쉽게 무너져서 많이 아쉬웠던 것 같아요.
But if we are talking about DRX, there's another team who's equally strong. Nongshim Red Force has also been a powerhouse in the regional scene. Yet, on the global stage, something always seemed missing.
In time, it's Luke versus Nongshim Red Force coming over the top 2 players versus 4.
See if they can make it happen. 1 and 2. Facardo's in forwards and XZY has to hit the deck. He's half HP. The first shot for the DBS, the second, and there's the third. Ayala was there for the backup, and 2 players. It's more than enough. Brazil's here to play.
Now, with both DRX and Nongshim Red Force representing Korea, the region once again looks strong. Many believe they can continue the legacy that D+ Kia started in the 2024 Global Championship.
The goal isn't to simply compete, it's to bend, break and dominate your opponents. 24 teams will enter the Gidea Arena and battle through the group stage, the survival stage and of course the grand finals. All with $3 million in sight and of course this stunning PMWC trophy.
The group stage. 24 teams split into 3 groups of 8. Group Red, the group of death, stacked with giants like Falcons, Nongshim Red Force, Weibo Gaming and the defending champions, Alpha 7. On day 1, this powerhouse group goes head-to-head against Group Yellow, a group that features some of the strongest names too, including Regnum Kaya, Influence Rage and DRX.
We are lacking so many things in past, like communication, synergy, team game. That's why we got 1v3, 1v4 so many times. But in this gap, we really did like practice all the things.
I think the biggest part for us is a mentality, you know, because we have to prepare the mentality first to be able to achieve and having consistency in the game. Even though the training time and screen time, we try to play it with like more like final, because we put that kind of mindset in our mind on every games, and we try to like be the champion on every screen. We try to be the, you know, like even though we couldn't be the champion, we try to be the number 1 or number 2, like try to get as chicken money as possible. So that's, I think, like that made us like preparing for throughout the tournament time.
I think it is time to kick off today by introducing your teams for day 1 of the group stage, starting with AXTMG, Nongshim Red Force, Weibo Gaming, Yangon Galacticos, Regnum Carrier Esports, E Arena, your reigning club champions, Team Falcons, and finally, your reigning champions of the PUBG Mobile World Cup and the Esports World Cup, Alpha 7 Esports.
The stage was set, with all 16 teams for today's matches desperate to get the best possible start. And what everyone expected to be a slow beginning with teams carefully adapting to the lobby turned out to be the complete opposite.
PUBG Mobile fans, prepare yourselves, for we are about to kick off
20-25. We're on board with AX and Nongshim Red Force in the ruins. Ooh, nice. You've got the elevated fight, wide swing out on the corner, drop down into it. It really does start to crumble. This was 4-5, so we're setting themselves up to get the third party down from the top of the ridge. Like you said, they've been ran up on. It's not looking good whatsoever. There's 4 teams in this compound, dude. It's unbelievable. Tuck in, really doesn't have an angle to fight from at all. Smile. Be happy with that one on the peak back over. Ooh, hang on. Going to be able to get the full commit onto this though. Looking for a window. Encourages one team to take control of the map. That was a nice step out from Borizin. We got, I think, a 2 off the back of that. Yeah. Nice. Gang on Galacticos will finish off Alpha 7. The nades blank with how closely grouped they are. One right on target would finish them. What are you doing? You're back on a round. Koa, low on HP. DRX dealing damage right now. In true, it's all on Redox. We need to be a clutch from the back line, and that's not gonna happen.
DRX takes the first win of the tournament, but the spotlight was stolen by the team from Myanmar, Yangon Galacticos. 14 eliminations and a 3rd place finish to equal the points with DRX.
First map, first outing, it was beautiful to see. Match number 2 out of 18 here right now. This is Group Red versus Yellow. Counter for Dan as well. You have eaten that nade. Trying to bait on a peak. Wild versatile knock in both of the maps. Elevated angle over the top. Looking to dive onto it. Will eventually clean up. Took a bit of time to find it, but Easy's gone from the back line. Squash. We know that he can be talented. At least not until the end game. No. Well, what are you doing? Mate, actually made it in. Pro being thrown their way. Nade after nade on top. Weebu as well, still being able to get stuck into the fight from the side as the bullets hit. Struggle position. Looking for him at Arena is getting walloped from the sidelines. Oh, what a problematic smoke there. Hey, going for the full crash as well. The Rhino maneuver with the vehicles over the top side, hitting heavy onto the Falcons. Now, Valo at least with the reply back, good for one. No. The nade on top of the team. Oh, Henry goes down, and so do the either on that side with the wrong face. They've got vehicles to play off of. Toxic with a quick peek. But can they build back up from forcing out? What are you doing, Cleo? Straight to the dome. It's a 3-pointer. Oh, mate. Beautiful work done. We move out in the meantime. Here, locked into the tiniest ditch available. And the circle is good. Punish them. Oh, this could be good. Perfect timing. Wait, peek up, slap back over the blankets towards the tree line. This is wild from 4th rise, but they knew where catch was, and they're just looking for 3rd place. It's a smart maneuver. They're going to confirm points. I actually like a team that does that, that takes it into their own. What? Back into a head-to-head, 1 versus 2. Revo looking to let it rip on the shots over the top.
The defending champions rise. Alpha 7 secures 10 eliminations and the win, reaching 20 points. Team Secret matches their firepower with equal eliminations and a solid 3rd place.
We head into our match number 3 of the day. It is Erangel. We're going to have 1 more Erangel after this one, followed by 2 Miramars over on those Dusty Dunes.
Opportunity obviously very slim. You've got the chicane on the push-up. Trying to keep the help from the back line. Takes a bit of time before he gets the first shot back over, but the first knock is the most important.
Is that an arrow been sent his way? Being in there, and the Arena was just getting evicted. Yangdong.
The zone's awful for him though, right? Consistently thrusted further forward.
Yeah, that's the 100.
Gotta deliver. Full commit on this. Push up with the DBS. Oh, it's clean for the first, but the bite back with the moves.
The DBS. Only taking shots over towards you. It's 4th rise, backstab, and Alpha 7 was stuck between a rock and a hard place there. Shortly mistaken on that call, but this is a big push coming through from Horror. And where is Silas? She's asshole, not being able to dig those boots in to the ground. Felt like we'll be taken down by Sky.
Sleepy still gets the tag back in. That's an instantaneous shot onto Henry. And they really do just take him out instantly.
No one's currently taking shots. Binny and Tizzy are currently encapsulated in smoke. One goes down, but it will be Aryan to go down next.
Horror, of course, was 2 players, like we said, still could sneak into that 2nd place.
He had the one nade and the one Molotov, so could have actually efficiently cleared out 4 Thrives, but 12 eliminations, now looking for the 10-point. Bobs up just as he gets res there, and that could have been absolutely treacherous for them. And now nades getting sent over the top, and it's unbelievably placed.
The CSA region dominates the third game. 4 Thrives explode with 14 eliminations and a victory, while Hora follows close behind. 10 eliminations and a second place.
There it is. We are halfway through. That's the important talking points. Halfway through today's maps, number 4 of 6. We hop back into Erangel. You've got them right here, right in front of you. Alpha 7. We talked about this fight. When was it going to go down? And now they finally come and they bump head to head.
Mormon with the first blood drawn there. And now with the nade cooking, it's Alpha 7 who are biting the dust. 7 can't find the fights. Ernie goes up the stairs. And immediately with the pump action around the corner, Alpha 7 coming a part of the scene.
Shambles, he would be the only one leaving this engagement. Influence Rage, mind you, they might come in for the third party. This fight needs to be finished up, but Carrillo throws a Molotov, and it's going to at least drop one from the arena. Carrillo going for an off angle, taking damage, but he has no choice but to push forward, and he's making the most of it. Alpha 7 refusing to lose.
Up on the back line of Hora as well, meaning they're 2 players on the inside, which means that Falcons had to move fast and early. Unfortunately, they weren't in the best of shapes to do it, as Hora do finally bite the dust. Not going to let Easy go down, and the 2 and 2 roll around will be good for it. However, there is a sideline that they need to be worried about. Get the cover in. Wild low as well. The vehicle's going up in smoke, and Loxy's down all of a sudden. Lit up Scarface with a slow roll around the side, but the vehicle takes him down.
Nobody really at risk of going down except for Lil Boy. I'd say Galacticos trying to take him down.
Galacticos now moving on in towards Wild, but he spots him and immediately step up. Spool on the smokes here in these final moments as Team Secret losing their final flare. Well, hang on a minute. Take it back. Sorry, hang on a minute. Oh no, a little bit of miscomms on the spray down. Finally orders there. Angle to look for the peaks, but DRX should know this is what's happening. And immediately these nades respond. DRX read it beautifully. Scissors forward now. 33 spotted, gets the knock. Is there an answer? Order looks for it, and they do find the challenge that they were looking for.
Albeit a miracle play. DRX closing the vice grip, pushing forward. Weibo falls.
DRX claimed their second win of the day. 8 eliminations for 18 total points, while Weibo Gaming pushed hard with 10 eliminations and a second place.
The tables keep on turning, and we will not stop. We're 1 and 2 more revolutions going around Miramar for 2 times, 2 laps of the desert to see us out of the first day of games here. 17 millimeters. Somewhere around there. DRX though, oh, they might have had a central position, but Yangon Galacticos getting aggressive.
My goodness, could it be any slower?
Falcon's going to try and take some advantage here. Soez rebuffed from the windowsill. Alpha 7 are still taking shots in the roll-up on Navallo. Makes the cross. Koa not so lucky. Navallo goes down as well.
From a distance, and they're going straight into Hora, as Hora is going to be gunning down Falcons. This is surely the end. Only one more player remains in Falcons. Rage, Fireflux, as well as Power. Power, I can't believe they're actually sitting in. They got a knock, and they said, well, it's time to go in and go for it. Take down Influence Rage, and well, shots are connecting, and Influence Rage will fall. That's 2 down. Kind of awkward at the moment, but I tell you what, for the solo of AXTMG, he's giving it to the duo of DRX just up ahead. And well, at this point, right, if you're a solo, you're going for survivability. You're going for any points you can. Masoa says enough is enough. I want to get the finish, but I'm not able to get it, actually. Devo T gets to clean up. Can push up with Revo down. Joker, like I said, the thorn in the side of Alpha 7. We've been setting it up, but can he get it? He's going to take down 1. Now you got to focus on 2. It's going to be over to your right side. He's going to reposition. Not a lot of health, but still.
Mates find those E-limbs and try and steal them away. Mafioso's blocked by Order in the meantime, but they've got to fight in their own town to deal with. No fear. Still just going for it with the shotgun, despite being on fire. We'll have to wait and see if they've got that scouting info. But now we're down to 4 teams alive. Benny's still going. And he's going towards the circle.
He actually is. This is incredible. Can get Benny, might have an impact, but we don't know. But for 4 Thrives refusing to go out, even though he's a solo, he is mighty. And Benny's going to be exposed. He's going to get taken down. Mafioso finally hits the shots, and now it comes down to a 3v1.
Noki with a chance here for 4 Thrives, but it is a slim one as Alpha 7 look to try and maintain their title towards the top spot. It's a battle for first place, but he's found Mafioso. He's got the flush. Gario as well. Noki, no! How can you do it to him? They want that first place. Well, you're going to have to prize it from his cold. dead hands, squashed with a chance now, and he's able to close it down.
Alpha 7 storms through match 5, a massive 19 elimination victory, proving their intent to go back to back.
As we take a look at Alpha 7, the previous winners of that Miramar, we have another one on the cards. We'll see if they can repeat that performance here to find the res for Carrillo.
Fourth Thrives, they got history, but hey, there's even a third party off in the distance.
To those two teams, too slow off the mark, the hot drop. That was terminal for them, and Koa will go down on a rotate. Knocked just yet. There is the push coming on through as they will crash straight into Yangon Galacticos here.
Roster of 4, no fear, trying to take them out. Finally, Vision as well as AXTMG start to unfold. Henry is down, Bolt swings wide, takes down yet another member.
Starts closing. It forces the issue of this fight as easy. Can't quite hold his nerve. There is a trade though, and Tony K wants to try and find the points where he can as Badan looks to shut it down. Easy out, but now in a 1 versus 3, they looking to try and extract themselves, but Tony K has more to say. Will fall as 2 players now remain. Can they get this res in time?
In this tournament, going against Sleepy, who backs away, but the Nay takes a little bit. Buggy, I believe, is now gone, and Sleepy, just a narrow bit of health, and this next snake should put him in the grave, and it absolutely will. Ice Grip is closing, YG are taking damage, and DRX is pushing down. Yes, they'll get the eliminations, but now they've got the low ground, and the question is, DRX, though, they want 3 out of the 6 today, and that's going to be a massive drop.
Where's Regnum Kaya in all of this? The opener for DRX is good, but will Regnum Kaya roll over the top? So easy. I think he's dropped down now. Goes down to a nade, and there's more to come as the high ground suddenly becomes a factor. But there's the pressure for the backline of Team Secret as well. A nade, a close range fight coming on through with the shotguns. 2 players for Regnum Kaya, 1 apiece for the 2 contenders here. Down beneath them, Hyunbin charges forwards, and DRX are swept aside. Tosh pick a way up now.
It's a dream to life for Team Secret. There maybe is an opportunity. There was almost a clutch in the last game that we ended up watching, but Frankie's got a tall task ahead of him. He's got a player on the off angle, and it won't even happen.
Day 1 ends, and while Alpha 7 and DRX looked set to top the table, it was 4 Thrives consistency that carried them to the number 1 spot.
Got Falak here with me from 4 Thrives. Falak, what an impressive performance today. I've got to talk to you about how today went, really, because you had such a huge elimination total. Was eliminations the thing that you guys were primarily focusing on coming into this, over placement points? Or, you know, how was the mentality coming into today?
Yeah, our focus was to play aggressive because our team's gunpowder is really strong. So yeah, our main focus was on the kills, and we actually did it. So today was a very good day for us. Let's see, hope for the best for the day 2.
You know, we've got to talk about your team individually because, you know, you and T24, really strong fraggers. You've got your IGL IQ, but Noki today, he popped off. What an incredible day for him. He managed to secure the chicken dinner on Erangel, and then on Miramar, he managed to secure 2nd place for you when he was the only one alive. You know, give some props to your team. Like, how do you feel about their performances today?
Noki is a really good player, and people underestimate him, but he's proving himself right now at the biggest stage. So every player is doing his role. Hope for the best. Let's see what happens tomorrow.
Perasaanku kembali ke Riyadh sangat seneng karena dimana tahun kemarin kita gagal untuk ke Riyadh dan tahun ini kita dikasih kesempatan lagi untuk main di sini lagi. Menurut aku performa tim aku selama saya berkarir di Alter Ego banyak yang up and down-nya, banyak yang masalah-masalah yang kita lalui, dan puji Tuhan kita masih bisa mengatasi itu semua dengan apa yang pengen kita capai lah. Jadi kita mencari chemistry bareng sampai di mana kita mendapatkan hasil yang lumayan bagus, dan disinilah kita akan membuktikan semuanya gitu.